What's up, y'all? Keith Dykes here with W.K.D Construction, and welcome to my channel. On last week's video, you saw where we installed the beautiful poplar wood on the back porch and the front porch ceilings. But today, on today's video, we are going to be wrapping the headers, as you see right there, with the Diamond Kote siding product. It is time that we are going to wrap the headers with a Diamond Kote 1x material. We're going to use 1x8 on the bottom, and maybe on the outside I think we got to do a 1x8, and then on the inside it's a little taller, we're going to use a 1x12. And I think we're going to put the bottom on first, let it hang past the sides a little bit, and then take the 1x12 on, or either side 1x8, and I think we'll put a DADO in there just to allow make it a little easier installation. You can be a little more forgiving versus trying to keep it super straight with a string and butting up against it. We can kind of sneak it into the wood like the fascia, have a plowed siding, and that gives you a lot more flexibility with installation, and it'll look a little cleaner and probably keep your reveals just a little more accurate. Got it. Toenail, is it? Probably from there, and it's got freaking OSB on it. Oh yeah. Jeez. Go get that. All over, huh? Look at this. So the first piece is installed. We're just going to do all the bottoms first before we get into DADO mode. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have to jack this one up. We set it back down on top, and then we'll just, as we go, just move each post. So when we strung our furring blocks here to widen the header, the LVL itself was up just a little bit. This is straight all the way down through there, so we're just shimming down the thickness of the difference between the LVL and this 2x here, just to make sure that it's flat. So we got all of the bottom section of the header installed, and on our gaps, left about a 3/16 1/8 inch heavy gap, and we'll go back and caulk that. It's supposed to, that's what the instructions say, you're supposed to have a gap for expansion. So we got all that, but now we're going to take and put the DADO blade on the table saw and put that joint onto a 1x12 of the same material, and we're going to wrap the inside of the header with a 1x12. So, oh my God. So now, with the little DADO, and then you can use the DADO to keep, not keep that bottom so precise. You can cover up a little bit of, you can cheat a little bit with the DADO.
Thing breaking.
Huh?
Thing breaking on the thing.
That like far enough to get the piece over there? Get a little bit of tap. Watch it on YouTube. Before we put this up, I went ahead and take the Diamond Kote paint and painted that little reveal. That way it's white. When you look underneath the beam, it'll be white too. So we've got all of the 1x12 on the inside done. Now we jumped back out to the outside and we took a 1x8, DADO'd it. And putting it on the outside, and then we'll just use a piece of batten or some sort of little painted Diamond Kote trim at the top where that connection, just to cover that expansion joint up. It's freaking tight. I don't know about this thing. So come back next week and we'll show you how we installed these beautiful 6x6 Western rough sawn cedar posts, and we use the Simpson decorative accent mounting brackets, bolt heads, all that good stuff, and it looks really cool. So come back and watch that and we'll put them up. I'll give y'all a little peek so you can see how we wrapped it. The DADO, so we've got a nice consistent reveal on both sides, and that makes a heck of a difference. You don't have to spend all that extra time worrying about if this is gonna fit, tight against here. If this piece spreads wider, then of course you got a DADO in here, and this hides all that stuff. So it hides a lot. It does a lot better, but you can see how straight it is. And it just looks killer. And then we did use some poplar trim to kind of dress that expansion joint up. I didn't use it over on this side. Once we got the Diamond Kote on there, I just thought the Diamond Kote looked better going all the way up. And then that is an air gap, that is a ventilation gap, because we do have a rain screen in behind the Diamond Kote siding, board and bat siding. Those are our bathroom exhaust fan vent covers. I said I was going to get some, so I did. Our ceiling fans, can lights, and of course the fascia has a plowed siding as well, so that makes a good feature. And then you can see the little bitty trim. We just used a little batten and ripped it down about 1.25 inches and just kind of cleaned all that up. But it's looking good. Nice. We'll come around the front. As you can see, we've got all the siding on. It looks really good, and nearly all the front is complete. We do have a couple pieces of header right there on either side, because we are going to be installing some Western rough sawn cedar beams up in the truss gable here. Or we're going to make it look like a truss, but out of some heavier timbers. But as you can see, I did DADO there, DADO, met all that up, and then we just wrapped the finished trim just like we did on the back porch. Yeah, you like my post caps. Yep, video coming soon on these. We're gonna have some block. I've got some blocks, 4-inch blocks that my stonemasons are gonna lay, and then we will put stone on the bottom of those as well. but that's just basically the height that I need my stone caps. There it is, and I'm going to use Western rough sawn cedar 1x right there on that little piece of header, just to kind of, I didn't think the white would look very good up into there. You can see that, and just wraps around the corner and kind of does the same thing as the other side. Look at that, son. That looking good. Well, that's it. That was my video on how we installed the Diamond Kote siding product there on the headers here at the Melton Farm Project. Once again, I'm Keith Dykes. This was the header wrapping video. Thanks for watching, and got it, coach. Y'all have a good day.